Heaven has been keeping a secret about you, and tonight, that secret is being unveiled. Right now, as you are watching this, there is someone whose heart has been prepared specifically for yours. Not by chance, not by accident, but by divine orchestration. And what I'm about to reveal to you will shake everything you thought you knew about waiting, about timing, and about the kind of love God has been carefully crafting just for you. This isn't about hope. This is about heaven's declaration over your life. The angels have been watching, arranging, preparing, and now they are releasing a word that will confirm what your spirit has been sensing. You are getting married, and the person God has chosen for you is unlike anyone you've imagined. Stay with me, because what I'm about to describe will bring tears to your eyes and confirmation to your soul. Before we go deeper into this divine revelation, I need you to do something that will keep you connected to more prophetic messages like this one. And as we journey through this word together, drop a powerful word in the comments. Let your faith speak. Type, "I receive this," or "God is faithful," and watch how your agreement with heaven shifts the atmosphere around your life. If this message is already touching your heart, press that like button, because your engagement helps this reach someone else who desperately needs to hear this tonight. And if you feel led in your spirit to support this channel so we can continue releasing prophetic content that changes lives, you can give through Super Thanks right here or donate through our Buy Me Coffee link in the description. Your partnership in this ministry matters more than you know. Now, let me take you into what heaven has been showing me about the one who is coming. I need you to understand something before we begin. God doesn't do anything randomly. Every single person he brings into your life has been measured, weighed, and chosen with intentionality that surpasses human understanding. But the person he's bringing to you as your spouse, this is a different level of divine precision. This is the kind of assignment that has been covered in prayer before you even knew their name. Your future spouse has been walking a path that you couldn't see, experiencing things you knew nothing about, being shaped in ways that will perfectly complement the shaping you've been through. And right now, all of those paths are converging toward a divine intersection. Let me describe to you who this person is. Not just physically, though I will speak to that, but spiritually, emotionally, the essence of who they are and why God chose them specifically for you. First, this is a person who has known pain. Not surface-level disappointment, but deep pain that has caused them to cry out to God in ways that changed them. They have been broken before, not because God wanted to hurt them, but because God needed to remove everything that would hinder them from loving you the way you need to be loved. You see, you can't love someone deeply until you've been emptied of the shallow version of yourself. And your future spouse has been through an emptying that prepared their heart to hold yours. They know what it means to be alone with God. They've had seasons where it was just them and heaven, where their prayers were the only sound in their room, where worship was their only companion. This matters because when they come to you, they won't be coming from a place of desperation or need. They'll be coming from a place of overflow. They already learned how to be whole with God, which means they're not looking for you to complete them. They're looking for you to complement what God has already done. In 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, Paul describes what love is, and your future spouse embodies this in a way that will astound you. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And I'm telling you, this person has learned these things not through theory, but through the fire of experience. They will be patient with you in ways that heal your trauma from people who rushed you or pressured you. They will be kind when you expect harshness, because you've been conditioned by harsh treatment before. They won't keep a record of your wrongs, and beloved, if you've been with someone who threw your past in your face every time you disagreed, this is going to feel like breathing fresh air for the first time. Let me describe their heart toward God, because this is where everything begins. Your future spouse doesn't just believe in God, they have a relationship with Him that has been tested and proven. They've had Job moments where everything fell apart and they still chose to worship. They've had Abraham moments where God asked them to release something precious and they obeyed even when it didn't make sense. They've had David moments where they danced before the Lord with nobody watching, where they poured out their heart in worship because they genuinely love being in God's presence. This is important because when you marry them, you're not going to have to drag them to church. You won't have to beg them to pray with you. You won't have to wonder if they're spiritually leading your home. They already know how to seek God's face, how to hear His voice, how to follow His leading. And when storms come in your marriage, and they will come, this person will know how to stand on the word instead of running away. They'll know how to pray through instead of giving up. They'll know how to trust God's promises when circumstances say otherwise. Now let me speak to their character, because this is what you'll live with every single day. This person has integrity, real integrity, not the performative kind that only shows up when people are watching. I'm talking about the kind of integrity that does the right thing even when it costs them something. They keep their word, even when it becomes inconvenient. If they say they're going to call you, they call you. If they commit to something, they follow through. This is someone who understands that their yes needs to be yes and their no needs to be no, just like Jesus taught in Matthew 5:37. You won't have to wonder if they mean what they say. You won't have to decode their words or read between the lines. When they tell you they love you, you'll feel it in your spirit because their actions will match their words. They are also incredibly humble. Not in a doormat way, but in the way Philippians 2:3-4 describes, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. This person will consider your needs, your feelings, your dreams. They won't make every decision about what benefits them. They'll actually think about how things affect you. If you've been with selfish people before, people who only cared about their own comfort, their own pleasure, their own advancement, this is going to shock you. You'll find yourself thinking, is this real? Do people actually love like this? Yes, they do. And God is bringing you someone who does. Let me talk about their emotional intelligence, because this is rarer than you think. Your future spouse has done the inner work. They've gone to therapy, or they've done deep personal reflection. They've faced their wounds instead of running from them. They know their triggers, and they take responsibility for healing them instead of making you responsible for managing their unhealed trauma. When conflict arises in your relationship, and it will, they won't shut down or explode. They'll communicate. They'll listen to understand, not just to respond. They'll apologize when they're wrong, and they won't make you feel crazy for having feelings. If you've been gaslit, manipulated, or made to feel like you're too sensitive, too much, too emotional, this person is going to make you feel seen and validated in ways that restore your trust in human connection. They will create safety for you. Emotional safety, where you can be vulnerable without fear of it being used against you. Spiritual safety, where you can share your doubts and questions without being judged. Physical safety, where you never have to wonder if they'll hurt you or betray you. Proverbs 31 talks about the virtuous woman, but let me tell you about the virtuous man or woman who is coming your way, because virtue isn't gender specific. Verse 11 says, her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. Your future spouse will trust you, not because they're naive, but because they recognize who you are. They'll see your value, your worth, your gifts, and they'll celebrate them instead of feeling threatened by them. If God has given you a big calling, big dreams, big vision, this person won't try to shrink you. They'll be your biggest supporter. They'll pray for your success, help you strategize, cheer you on, and make room for you to flourish. Now, let me pause here and speak to those of you watching who are feeling the weight of past relationships. Maybe you're thinking, this sounds too good to be true. I've been hurt before. I've been with people who said all the right things and did all the wrong things. I understand, and heaven understands too. That's exactly why God has been preparing someone different for you. Someone who won't repeat the patterns that broke you. Someone who has been specifically trained by God to handle your heart with the care it deserves. If this word is resonating with you, take a moment right now and comment, "I believe." Let your faith speak. Let the enemy hear your declaration. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because more words like this are coming and you need to be positioned to receive them. Hit that like button if this is ministering to your spirit. And if God is moving on your heart to support this ministry, your donation through Super Thanks or our Buy Me Coffee link in the description helps us continue bringing these prophetic messages to people around the world who need hope. Now let's talk about how they will love you. Because knowing who they are is one thing, but understanding how they'll treat you is what will prepare your heart to receive them. Your future spouse will love you intentionally. They won't just fall into love with you, they will choose you every single day. Love to them isn't a feeling that comes and goes based on circumstances. It's a commitment, a covenant, a decision they make regardless of what they feel in the moment. On days when you're not your best self, when you're moody or stressed or difficult, they'll still choose you. They understand that love is spelled T-I-M-E, and they'll give you theirs. Not leftover time, not scraps of attention between other priorities, but intentional, focused, quality time. They'll put their phone down when you're talking. They'll plan dates, not because they have to, but because they want to. They'll create memories with you, invest in experiences with you, build a life with you. They're also going to love you protectively, not in a controlling, possessive way, but in a covering way. They'll protect your peace, your reputation, your heart, your destiny. They won't allow people to disrespect you, not even in small ways. They won't entertain conversations that tear you down or bring negativity into your life. They understand that Ephesians 5:25 says, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." And even if they're not the husband, they understand Christ-like love means sacrifice and protection. They will cherish you. The word cherish means to protect and care for lovingly, to hold dear. Your future spouse will treat you like the treasure you are. Not just in the beginning when everything is new and exciting, but 10 years in, 20 years in, when life gets routine and mundane. They'll still look at you with wonder. They'll still make you feel desired. They'll still pursue you. Because to them, you're not just their spouse. You're a gift from God that they never want to take for granted. Let me describe what conversations with them will feel like. You'll be able to talk about anything. Deep theology, silly jokes, dreams, fears, childhood memories, future plans. There will be depth, and there will be lightness. They won't make you feel stupid for your questions or small for your concerns. They'll engage with you, challenge you in healthy ways, grow with you. You'll laugh together. Real laughter, the kind that comes from inside jokes and shared humor and pure joy in each other's presence. If you've been in relationships that felt heavy all the time, where you were always walking on eggshells, this is going to feel like freedom. Now, let me speak to the physical aspect, because God cares about that too. Your future spouse will be attracted to you, not just because of what you look like, but because of who you are. They'll see your spirit, and it will draw them in. They'll notice things about you that other people miss: the way you laugh, the way you think, the way you see the world. And yes, they'll find you physically beautiful. They'll tell you. They'll show you. They won't make you beg for affection or wonder if they still desire you. But here's what's important. Their attraction will be holistic. They won't reduce you to just a physical body. They'll honor you, respect boundaries, and if you're waiting until marriage, they'll wait with you without pressure or manipulation. They understand that 1 Thessalonians 4:3-5 says, "It is God's will that you should be sanctified, that you should avoid sexual immorality, that each of you should learn to control your own body in a way that is holy and honorable, not in passionate lust like the pagans who do not know God." They'll value purity, not because they're religious, but because they love God and they love you enough to do things His way. Let me tell you about their past, because I know some of you are wondering. Yes, they have one. They've made mistakes, just like you have. They've had relationships that didn't work out, moments they're not proud of, seasons where they weren't walking closely with God. But here's the difference. They've repented. They've brought it all to the cross. They've allowed God to heal them, deliver them, restore them. They're not coming to you broken and unwilling to heal. They're coming healed and whole. They're not coming with baggage they expect you to carry. They've already given it to Jesus. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here." And your future spouse is living proof of this scripture. They are a new creation. Old things have passed away. They're not who they used to be, and they won't treat you the way they treated people in their past. Now let me describe their relationship with your family and friends. This matters more than you think, because you're not just marrying an individual, you're blending lives, communities, histories. Your future spouse will respect the people you love. They won't try to isolate you or create division between you and your support system. They'll make an effort to build genuine relationships with your family. They'll show up at family gatherings. They'll remember birthdays. They'll ask about your mum's health or your brother's new job. They'll invest in knowing the people who shaped you. And if there's tension or difficulty with your family, they'll navigate it with wisdom and grace, not with ultimatums or resentment. They'll also have healthy relationships themselves. They'll have friends who are good influences, who love God, who build them up. You won't have to worry about toxic people whispering in their ear or leading them astray. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." And your future spouse understands this principle. They've chosen their circle carefully. Let's talk about their work ethic and provision, because this is practical and necessary. Your future spouse is not lazy. They understand the value of hard work. They're diligent, responsible, dependable. They don't make excuses or blame others when things go wrong. They take ownership and find solutions. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters." And this is their approach. They're not working just to make money, though they do provide well. They're working as unto the Lord, with excellence and integrity. They're good stewards of their finances. They don't live beyond their means or make foolish decisions with money. They tithe, they give, they save, they plan. They understand that resources are a tool for building the kingdom and blessing others, not just for selfish consumption. And when you come together, they'll be a partner in financial decisions. They won't control the money or hide things from you. There will be transparency, teamwork, shared vision for what you're building together. Now, I want to address the timeline because I know many of you are asking, when? When will I meet them? When will this happen? And beloved, I need you to hear me on this. God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't feel like it. Some of you will meet this person soon, within months. The pieces are already moving into place. Connections are being made. Paths are crossing. Others of you still have a little more preparation, not because God is withholding, but because He's protecting. He knows that if you met them right now, you wouldn't be ready for the fullness of what He has for you. There are still things He needs to heal in you, still insecurities He needs to address, still patterns He needs to break, still faith He needs to build. And once that's complete, the meeting will happen with divine precision. But here's what I can tell you with absolute certainty. It's coming. This is not a maybe, not a possibility, not a if you're good enough situation. This is a prophetic declaration over your life. Heaven has already decided. The covenant is already written. The person is already chosen. Your job is not to force it or manipulate it or stress about it. Your job is to trust, to prepare, to become the person who's ready to receive this blessing. Romans 8:28 promises that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. That includes your waiting season. That includes the delays you don't understand. That includes the disappointments that felt like denials. All of it is working together for your good. All of it is preparing you for a love story that will glorify God. If you're still watching, comment, "God's timing is perfect right now." Speak it over your situation. Agree with heaven's plan. And if this message is blessing you, smash that like button.